Hello everyone, this is Brewing Basics with Bloody Bliss. So this is for all the people that are in the server, the Cavern on Minecraft. There is the Brewery plugin. Now we're going to start with the basics on that. We're going to brew some alcohol, and it's going to be fun. So to start, you need to have a cauldron over a fire. So you got a netherrack down there, a fire there, then you have to have a cauldron, like so. Then you're going to fill it up with water. And then there are a bunch of different types of alcohols. You got your beer, your absinthe, your vodka, etc., etc. There's a whole bunch of different kinds you can make. Some of them more easy than others. For this example, we're going to go with a little bit of a harder one. Now, there are a lot of others that are way easier to do, but this one is just my favorite one to do. It is called absinthe. And to make it, we're going to need grass. Now, a lot of the time in the Cavern wiki, there are the recipes for the alcohols. Now, sometimes they're not always clear. I have been making a book that covers the exact things to make the highest quality of alcohol you can get. 5-star alcohol guide. You got your absinthe, green absinthe, got your beer, got your coffee, got your gin. That's so far I've got. Mainly because a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time, and by the time I want to actually brew the stuff, it's kind of close to nighttime. So we're going to start with absinthe. We're going to need 15 grass, you know, this stuff. So we're just going to go over here to the cauldron, right-click the side of it with the ingredients. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now for this one, it says the boil time is 3 minutes. To always check, you always need a clock to make sure you got the right boiling time. So right now it says right at the bottom here, this cauldron has just started boiling. So we have to wait for 3 minutes. While we're doing that, I'll explain some other things, like the barrel. Some things, like, for example, the beer. It requires barrel aging, which a lot of alcohols require a specific type of wood, but for beer it can be any type of wood. The aging on the wiki is in years, so each year is 20 minutes, so 3 years is 1 hour. And to make a barrel, you need to have wooden stairs. This is just a small barrel. You can make bigger barrels, but this one is just perfect for your average, starting out. As you can see how it's all set up. And then you must have this sign here that says barrel on it. Let's check on that alcohol. It just started boiling. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate. So as you can see, let's pretend all this cobblestone is beer or some other alcohol you're aging. It's all in there, right? If you or someone comes along and breaks the sign, all of it's just going to come out. It's just going to spill all out. And it's pretty much ruined. So you gotta have the sign on the smaller one. On the larger one, you can take the sign off after you make it. But see, we gotta put the sign down in that bottom right corner there. We gotta put BARREL. We're gonna put done. As you can see, it says barrel created right here. Let's check the time there now. 2 minutes. Over here, we have a brew sealing table. This is in case you want to sell your alcohol. So let's say you have a bunch of them that are the same quality. You put them in here, makes like a whoop noise, and then you take it out. It's all ready to be sold in stacks or whatever. Okay, we got 2 minutes still. Right here, we have a brewing stand. Okay, and 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I don't want to overcook this thing. Like I said before, this one's a little bit more difficult compared to others. Whenever it hits that 2 minutes, after about halfway through, I like to just do it over and over. You know, kind of clears up the chat a little bit too, because you know some people just be talking. Okay, it hit 3 minutes, so we get all of that in there. Now, as you can see, you got your boiled herbs, 3 of them. Now here, we're going to need a piece of glowstone dust, glowstone, and we put it in the top here. This will not disappear no matter how many times you brew. It basically adds like a filter for distilling. Now we look at the book. Absinthe requires it to distill 6 times for it to be a good brew. So we go in here, we put the boiled herbs in there. Now, distilling takes a very long time. As you can see, it is barely moving at all. See, look at that. Look at how slow that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip ahead until we get to the right thing. What's nice enough, though, is you can't over distill something. You can under distill it, but once it gets to the required amount of distilling, it will not go any further. So you can't mess that up, really, unless you take it out too early. So I'm going to just skip ahead for now, and I'll see you there. And welcome back, everyone. So here we go. As you can see, we got 5 times distilled here on all of them. And there it is, inching its way over. There we go. Almost there. And there. As you can see, it is 6 times distilled on each one, and it's not going any further. And if you look at the bottom right about there, it says the alcohol content is 42 milliliters. That is a lot of alcohol. And so I'll demonstrate the brew sealing table. You can just put them in there. Makes a whoomp, whoomp, whoomp noise. And now you can see that it says distilled. The 5 stars are now in the brackets. And as you can see, it says strong absinthe instead of just absinthe. Once you reach a certain point of quality, it gives an adjective to the type of alcohol you're doing. So for this one, it'd be strong. So we'll take those out. And then the interesting thing is when you drink it. Yes, you can drink it. So let's move this out of the way and get this. And bottoms up, I guess. And as you can see, I'm getting alcohol poisoning from it. And I'm just going to move forwards and backwards. It's probably going to move me on its own. Yep, see, I'm already moving kind of sideways. Let's drink another. And let's just down the next one. As you can see, I am vomiting. The vomit thing is soul sand, interestingly enough. And it even says you can't drink anymore, which means I am at my most drunk. And I am still going to have that little bit of poisoning for a little bit. And I can't even move straight because it is making me go in the opposite direction. Luckily, I have the ability to fly. So I'm just going to go over here. And I'm just going to exit my house. And I can't even exit the house. Oh, there we go. There's my cat. Hi, cat. It's drunk me. And I'm just moving straight. I'm not doing anything else. We're going to go over here. As you can see, this is ridiculous. And my character just hiccuped. Interesting. Here we go. We're going to go backwards, it seems. Let's try and go forwards. It is just not wanting to let me go forwards. I mean, jeez. Wow. let's go down here. Go this way. And yeah, I kind of stuck myself in a bad spot here. So I'm going to enable fly again. I can barely see anything in the dark. And let's go through here. There's one of my townspeople. And let's go out here. As you can see, it is just ridiculous being drunk. What's really funny is this. Watch the chat in the bottom left. This way. So I'm going to type, pay attention. Oh, there I go, vomiting again. I'm going to type, hello, everyone. Say hi to YouTube, exclamation point. And as you can see, it just completely messes with your chat. Let's try typing something else. The Cavern is one of the coolest servers ever! Exclamation point. The cavial. Now, if you really want to talk, you got to put in brackets. So we got the bracket there. You have to use brackets. End bracket. As you can see, we got to talk normally, you have to use the brackets. But what happens if you only use one bracket? Well, take out one of the brackets, and it just completely messes up. What's interesting is you can even die and you'll still be drunk. Watch. Go. Oh, let me just take off my helmet to just quickly. Just do. And bam. I'll respawn. Everything seems fine, right? Nope, I'm only moving forward. Look at my hand is right here. And I'm just moving forward. It won't even let me go forward. Let's try going forward this way. It's making me go backwards. And so even just disconnecting. I'll disconnect. And we'll go back. And you are still drunk, mister. You need to go home. And so watch when I try to type in a simple command, like trying to teleport back to my spawn, or town spawn, by doing T spawn. That doesn't even work, because I'm so drunk I can't even go back to my town spawn. Luckily, I can do home and then the house that I have. And bam, back home. Trying to get back into fly. E fly. There we go. And let's go out here. One of the only ways to get undrunk is by drinking milk or eating bread. That is like the only two ways, other than biding your time. This will just partially get rid of the nausea. It'll come back. As you can see, I am still drunk. Look, Move forward, and it's just making me go to the side. I'm just holding down the W button. That's all I'm doing. So I'm just gonna keep on walking, and it's making me go to the left. And yeah, so that's what happens. And what's even funnier is sometimes if you log out while completely drunk and you come back, like say the next day, you go back into Minecraft, you might even be somewhere random. That that's just kind of funny. So those were the basics to brewing alcohol. Next time I might show you guys the bigger barrel. Well, probably I will next time. But thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. So, see you guys around.